Aloha! The purpose of this video is to share with you some of the knowledge from the students here at Brigham Young University, Hawaii regarding whether we should ban water bottles or not. This survey or these interviews were carried out along the library area and some were carried out inside the library. The participants of this in this survey were students here at Brigham Young University, Hawaii. Some of them were Asians, some were locals, some were Americans from the mainland, but they study here. And the rest of them, they were Pacific Islanders. So as a class, we were able to compile some of the questions, and then we make a questionnaire out of it. And then as individual students, we print 7 copies of those questionnaires, and then we distribute it to students here at Brigham Young University, Hawaii, and see their knowledge or their opinions on banning water bottles. So all their results and all their answers were brought together, they were compiled and they were analyzed, and then we make pie charts to see how many of them choose to ban water bottles and how many of them choose not to ban water bottles. As we were compiling the results from the questionnaires from the students of BYU Hawaii, as I was compiling their answers, came to a conclusion by the results, showing off the results, that most of them thinks that water bottle is the cause of pollutions in the world today. The reason, some of them give an example of people not putting the water bottles where it's supposed to be, in the recycling bin or in the reusable bin. Most of them just throw it carelessly all around, and most time these water bottles, they end up in the ocean and washed up in the shore, which causes rubbish along the seashore. But regarding, despite their opinions of water bottles causing pollutions, most of them think that we should not ban water bottles because in some developing countries, they rely mostly and they need water bottles. An example would be Africa or India. Developing countries, they don't have clean tap waters. They rely mostly on water bottles in order for them to stay alive. So as I said before, the purpose of this study is to see whether we should ban water bottles or whether we shouldn't. Okay? The interesting result about this survey is that most of them think that we should not ban water bottles, and just a few of them thinks that we should ban. For those that chose that we should ban water bottles, most of them don't buy water bottles at all, because that's the reason why they chose to ban water bottles. But for those that choose not to, the reason why they chose it is because they recycle water bottles and they think in their own knowledge that water bottles are the cleanest water apart from tap water. So that's why they choose not to ban water bottles. So as the result of this survey that was carried out through the questionnaires that was given out to these students, the result that came out was that we should not ban water bottle, but we should be smart with bottles after we use it to place it in places where it belongs, in the recycling bin, or we should reuse it by filling our waters with it. Thank you.